Hello everyone, Jep here, back with another video. I know it's been a long time since I posted, but I don't know, I just haven't had many ideas for videos recently, and I've been focusing a lot on like just taking a little break from the game and just like doing other stuff than playing GD. I don't know, you guys have probably like seen me around on other socials, at least for those who actually like know me from other places than this channel, because if you don't know me on this channel, you probably know me from TikTok or something. But yeah, in this video I wanted to go over a few levels that I've seen that I think should be rated. There is like, with this being said, I'm not shitting on RobTop or anything. Like, I'm not sending hate to the moderators or to RobTop, because I know, you know, like obviously there's a million levels every day that get like, not every day, but like there's like a bunch of levels every day that get published that like people will say should be rated and whatnot. But it's my personal opinion, so do not take to heart. I'm just gonna showcase some levels that I thought were interesting and just, you know, give my thoughts on them and why I think they should be rated. But yeah, if you guys like this concept, let me know if there's any other levels that you know that are unrated that you want me to cover, and I will try to get them in my next video if you guys want to see this more. But yeah, let's get started. So I made a little list here with 5 different levels. We're gonna start with Infrunami by twigziy. Now twigziy is a really good creator. I think he's really underrated. He only has 2 creator points, and that's from his level Awesome Sauce, which is one of my favorite levels of all time. It is really fun. But I saw a video that he posted like a month ago. I hadn't seen it before. It knows about this level called Infrunami, and it has a Nong song, which I would assume is like the main reason it's not getting rated, because it's not like a demon or anything. It's a pretty easy level, but I really like the atmosphere of the level. So let's jump right in. Alright, so when we get into the level here, you will see it's just a calm level, you know? It's nothing crazy. There is though a coin here. Oh, I missed it already, hold on. This is something that I do like, when there's like a simple level, but there's like some kind of like difficult coin or something. You see that, like, you see that little black line right there? If you hit that, you like activate the coin route, which basically buffs this shit part here. You can see these like, it's like semi-visible structures. Those are like what gets activated, like without pressing that little black thing there, or the like the button, I guess, you don't get this coin route. But yeah, that's a pretty cool coin route. Now we get to the other part. This is not as simple of a part, or like not as simple, but I think this level this level really has like the atmosphere going for it. Of like I feel like the song representation is really well made in this level, and that is something that I feel like is something we should take into consideration when rating levels more often. Because like some levels look really cool, and their song representation might not be the best, you know. And then there are other levels that are like super good like song representation, but don't have like the most like intriguing gameplay or like the best decoration ever. But I feel like if you have good song representation, you get a good feel of like the level. I feel like it just opens up so many, like you can take a lot of inspiration from that. Yeah, I really like the lyrics in the background here. And you know, obviously it's a Nong song, and this part is like one of my favorites. Well, I guess it's like the last part of the level, but it's really cool. I really like the flowers and how they like scale up. I like this wave part a lot as well. Like, I know it's the same thing, but I like the like invisible structures in the background, or like not in the background, but like in the structures. They just give that a little bit more of glow. But you know, this is just a very simple level, and you know, I think because of the fact that it has a Nong song, it is really hard to like, you know, rate simpler, more easy level because of that as well. I feel like that like has a big part of it, and I'm not quite sure if the replacement song is like synced at all with the song. But I'm gonna try and get the coin just for a few attempts and see how we go, because I want to like actually try and beat this. Nong songs in particular are like a lot of people don't even have like access to Nong songs, which is like why when I like decorate my levels, I usually stay away from Nong songs. But as a like, I feel like you don't have to like not rate levels with Nong songs. But yeah, I don't know. It's a hard subject for me, because like I like playing levels with Nong songs, because I just think like it makes the levels more interesting. I'm just coining it. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys think levels that are like easier should like get rated if they have a Nong song. Because I know like a lot of people like say you shouldn't use Nong songs at all. But I genuinely don't like see the big problem with using Nong songs, as long as it's like, you know, an accessible thing for most people. Because now with geo mods and stuff, it's become a lot more accessible. I'm not sure about how it is on mobile, because I'm not like a mobile player obviously, but like I'm pretty sure there is a way to get Nong songs on mobile. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, I got the coin. Hold on, let me mess now. There we go. Nice. Alright. Cool. I get the coin. That's cool. Yeah, I really like this level personally. I know the last part doesn't have anything like crazy going for it in the background, and I think the first part is really empty. But with that being said, I don't think empty like when levels are empty, I don't think that's a bad thing. Like for me personally, like I think like when levels are empty, it's just like okay, obviously it really depends on like what song you're using. If you use like a really like intense song, having like a super empty beginning is not really the best choice. But like for this level, I think it's a really good choice for me. Like I would probably do the same, just keep it really simple. And for the ending part as well, like it doesn't have like a background or anything, but I don't really think that takes away from the quality of the level overall. But yeah, I really like this level, and I will leave all the IDs for these levels in the description, by the way, for those who want it. But yeah, let's see this. Oh, I'm the second coin victor. Cool. Well, I guess except twigziy, but he verified it, so I guess he doesn't re-beat it with coins. But yeah, this level is really cool. What did he want for this? A 5-star? Yeah, I would say. I mean, I would say 4-star, because I feel like it's not like anything super difficult. I would say 4-star, but it's a really cool level. Yeah, let's go to the next level. We have relief. Now this level, I don't know if a lot of you guys know about this level, but like for me personally, this was like one of the biggest inspirations behind like atmosphere. My latest level. And yeah, you could probably tell that like once I start playing this, you could probably tell why. Well, let me just get into it. You know, let me just get into it. This also has a nong, but it has a replacement song. So I do think this level should be rated because it has a replacement song and everything. Is it like off sync? The song? I can't tell. Yeah, it's for sure off sync. Well, let's just play it off sync then. Who really cares? But it for sure is like my biggest inspiration behind Atmosphere, because the first part I just made to try and see if I could kind of replicate what he did, but in like my own style. And like I think it turned out pretty well. But you can see here now it comes in with like the corner pieces. He has like pretty slim corners. You can't like really see these structures that well, but I think it adds to the atmosphere as well. But you'll see more like later on. Nah, I really like this atmosphere. And obviously like these circular objects, I did not even know these were in the level. I did something similar to that, but that's just because I saw like audio visuals videos on him like starting to use these a lot, and I really like the design. But he's like this guy's circles look really clean. Mine are not quite as good. But yeah, now you can see kind of the radial blur that I was going for. But this guy for sure executed it way better than me, because he has him like move around and everything. And I really like this. I do think though that some more detail here could help, but the atmosphere is spot on. And now it's really empty. Oh, what's going on? Let's see what happens now. I really like this though. I really like this like there's like a line in the background. It's like curvy line. And I know it's like such a small detail, but it's really noticeable after like, cause it's like the level's progressing, you know? I think it's like, it just progresses like this level. Like it's not like anything too crazy in the beginning. It's really simple, but it like progresses into way more decoration later on. And that makes it feel like less repetitive in my opinion. And I really like this. I really like that he just, you know, did different stuff. Even though if it's like really similar, he's still like innovated and like did different stuff for the level. Oh, now it's getting really intense. The gameplay is really simple though. I will say it's not like the most intriguing gameplay. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, it is quite fun now, because now there's more structures going on here, like something different. Oh, I died for the first time. Unfortunate. Now these structures are really repetitive as well. But with that being said, I still really like it, and the song representation is pretty well executed here, I would say. I think you could probably do more, but it's still really cool. And now we're back to the calm part, which really fits the song as well. Just sucks this not on sync fully. Nah, this level is really cool. I personally really like this level, and as you can probably like tell, this for sure inspired me a lot when I was making Atmosphere. So huge shout out to this guy, JustWaaf. He is a creator though with 21 creator points. So I'm not really quite sure what this is now rated. A 9-star. I don't know about all that. I would say probably like a 6-star, because everything else is super easy except for that one part. Maybe a 7-star, because that part is kind of tough. But yeah, this is a really cool level. I highly recommend you guys check this out. I think you guys could take a lot of inspiration from this as well when thinking of like more about Atmosphere, because that's for sure what I was going for with Atmosphere, obviously. But yeah, let's get to the next level. Now this level is made by a guy named AJ04, and I've seen this guy's levels like quite a bit. Like I have him friended and everything, and he has quite a few creator points as well. But I found out about him from this level here, Ferocious Factory, because I was in his streams when he was building on this, and let me see how old this is actually. Yeah, 10 months ago. Like this level for sure, like when I saw him build this, I got really inspired to like keep trying to like get something done and like finishing some of my old projects. And like even if like my first project I finished was minimalist, and it did not get rated or anything, which is a little bit unfortunate, but you know, I still learned a lot from the experience, you know, and it still like kept me going. And I would just say like huge shout out to this guy, because he like really inspired me to like keep creating, and you know, big shout out to him. But yeah, we're gonna play this level called Lost Dreams, which is one of his most recent levels, or it is his most recent level. And he said after a year I'm finally releasing a new level. So this is a newly released level. I played it for practice just before this recording, and I will say the gameplay's a bit weird. Or not weird, but it's like a bit unintuitive at some parts. And I think like some color pulses here would help. But I do really like this level overall. It really has some cool designs. And one cool thing with this like ship parts here is the fact that you can like slide on the blocks if you like accidentally hit them like too low. Not these though, this shouldn't show. But I really like this level. It has really cool, sleek designs. And I do believe this level is it's not repetitive. Like I don't feel like it is repetitive. I think there's a lot more you could do with the color changes here. But overall, it's a pretty neat level. I would say this should get rated. Yeah, this level is really cool in my opinion. It is quite short. And there are like some slopes to like keep from dying like I did there. Like I was gonna die if there were no slopes there, which is really good for like when you not quite sure what will happen, you know, in a transition. And I do really like this level. I think this level is really cool. Let me try and beat some zero actually. But yeah, AJ04 is a really talented creator in my opinion. Oh, I wonder why I died there. Because that happened before when I played from zero, like before the recording as well. I tried one attempt from zero and I died there as well. I think you like need to hit it a little bit earlier than you think you have to. This is not like quite synced. But this level is really cool. And I really like the movements as well. They're really clean. And that transition right there is actually really, really nice. And you know, I just don't see a reason why this is not like rated at least, you know? Maybe not enough mods have sent it, or like no mods have sent it, I don't know. So if there's any mods watching this video, feel free to send this level. I really like this level, and I do think it deserves at least a rate, you know? And like I feel like it represents the song pretty well as well. There we go. A really simple level. Or not simple, but like really easy level, I would say. Not like a super difficult level or anything. Let me see if any mods have actually sent this. Let me see. Like the energy effects, but give it really after fire transition as well. I will agree with that though. The gameplay feels a bit weird. Let me lower the music again. The gameplay feels a little bit like second-hand. Like I feel like you focus more on the decoration than the gameplay, but still, I do still really like the level, and I do like the atmosphere of it. 4-star? I would say it's a bit hard enough. No, actually, I mean it's only like those orbs that are a little bit weird in the beginning. But other than that, I feel like it's, yeah, I would say 4-star. Not bad level. I really like this level, and I think you guys should check it out. So feel free to do that. Next level, What's Up Circles by XKYY. Now this level, I'm not quite sure why it's not rated. Because I'm just gonna show you now. This is a year old, and I only brought this up because I thought about this level recently, and like, okay, this is a joke. Okay, it did not take me 11,000 attempts to beat this level. Okay, I made a joke video about it where I said like, oh, verifying or new hardest, What's Up Circles, top 69. And that was a funny joke. But this level is like a medium hard demonish. I'm probably not gonna repeat it because like I don't think I'm gonna be able to rebeat that fast. But I will go through it in practice mode because I really like this level. I don't know why this is not rated, because there are 9 circle levels that are still getting rated till this day, and I just don't understand why this level is the exception, if we put it that way. The thing that like made me like really interested in this level though specifically, like when I first played it, is the fact that it looks so much harder than it actually is. Because I feel like it looks super like tight, everything, but it's mostly just like holding and like remembering what to do. But yeah, I think there's some really cool comps in this level, and I still don't know like why it's not rated. Like I said, I'm probably not gonna be able to rebeat this, but I'll try to get some practice runs here. But yeah, like I really like the lighting effects. I'm pretty sure that's like inspired like Kolok. I'm pretty sure like I've seen Kolok do that a few times. But yeah, man, like this level is like really like it's really fun. I feel like it really matches the energy with the music. Obviously there's like some really weird gameplays here, but like I think that's just what comes with like having a demon level, you know. There's always like something that like will be a bit tougher than like some other fights, you know. And then here you hold, I'm pretty sure. You go hold and then you let go. This is one of the hardest releases, I remember that. I feel like this is a bit unbalanced like compared to the rest of the wave. But with that being said, it's like the hardest part, so like it's not like anything super worrisome. And there's one of these here as well. But this isn't as bad. This just, you just gotta know. There we go. But yeah, this level is really cool. I still don't really get, okay, I mean, it ends at like 70, but it's just for this cool like outro where it's like he's shouting to someone on WhatsApp, you know? And yeah, I don't know. I just can't tell why this level is not rated. Like I just cannot tell why. And that's something I've been trying to figure out, because this level has 4,000 likes, 51,000 downloads. This like popped up on my YouTube recommender, so that's like kind of why I saw it. But like if you were here before rate, like there's a bunch of comments here like asking about like when this will get rated. And I just don't quite get why it's not rated. And you can see like even a day ago, like rate this. Like what is going on? Like I don't get why this is rated, and if someone knows quite like the reason, because there's no long song, I think like it's not a bad level. Like I've beaten it, it's not impossible or anything. So I don't quite get why it's not rated. But yeah, that is the that is What's Up Circles by XKYY. No creative points. Maybe it's a cheater. I don't know. I don't really see why his stats are so weird. But yeah, this is a really cool level. I think this for sure needs some more attention, as like, or at least like in the sending by mods department, because like I feel like it has a lot of attention from like other players, but it's not getting rated, which is kind of weird. But yeah, here's the last level, Shade by Jerpunen, aka me. I made this level, and it's on Jerpunen's account because he verified it and everything. So you see here, made by JepGMD, verified by Jerpunen. And this level has gotten a few cents by moderators. And you know, they said that like they like the level and stuff. And I think this level is quite unfortunate, because it's like kind of stuck in there. Like by the time it got sent, like Rob was not rating levels at that time for some reason. It was like a few days where he just wasn't rating levels. So I thought I would just like show off this level one more time in this video. And obviously I don't really need practice mode for this because I made a level. But yeah, this is my level. This level is quite simple, but I just want this level to like get like the only reason I'm showcasing this level, I'm gonna be totally honest here, is in hopes that our mod sees it and you know, maybe like considers like sending it. But yeah, this is a really like one of my favorite levels that I did in terms of atmosphere. This is like the first time I like kind of experimented more with atmosphere, but still like keeping it really simple, of course. I personally really like the level. And this level's gimmick is kind of like that it has some really hard coins, which I will not try to get, because I don't know, man. It's scary, man. I don't wanna keep stunned to the coins, because the coins are kind of impossible on this level. I buffed them like crazy, but that's kind of like the whole gimmick with this level. And this ending here was a bit rushed, like this part here. But I do really like this level. Like I know it's kind of self-glazed or whatever, but like I really like this level. And you know, I just wanted to like show this level off at the end of the video, just for you guys to see it. But yeah, that is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to let me know in the comments. And if you guys want to see more, feel free to share some levels with me that you guys know that aren't rated or like don't have like enough attention. And yeah, I will try and show them off. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.